Can a small plane land at all three major airports in New York City in a single flight? LaGuardia, JFK, Newark. Pilots call it the New York Trifecta. But these airports were built for airliners, not little planes like mine. And nobody tries to land at all three back to back. Today, I will.
6 Echo Romeo, you're going to land at LaGuardia?
I'll launch from my small airport in New Jersey, request to land at all three in sequence,
6 Echo Romeo, I can't promise any landings.
and try to get to the last one in time to surprise my brother, who's arriving on an international flight.
I'm going to try and get a gap here for you to land. Just hold at the statue for now.
Time to go after the New York Trifecta.
Okay, so I just took off from Somerset, New Jersey, my small little airport, and I'm about to go to the first of the three airports that I'll try to land today. The first one being LaGuardia.
Before the flight, I did my homework. I spoke with active controllers at all three airports, and their advice was simple. Go early while traffic is light. Be on your A game, and be prepared to hear no. It was now close to 6 a.m. Time to ask ATC for something almost no one tries.
New York approach, good morning, Grumman Tiger 716 Echo Romeo.
November 716 Echo Romeo, are you headed southeast bound?
Negative, we are going up to LaGuardia.
You're going to land at LaGuardia?
Affirmative, followed by a landing at JFK and then Newark, full stop.
That's not something they hear every day.
What's your type of aircraft?
Grumman Tiger Alpha 5.
I can't promise any landings at LaGuardia or Kennedy, and when you come back this way for Newark, we'll just have to talk. It'll be based on volume.
That was expected. Nothing today was guaranteed. But it wasn't a no.
You can start heading toward LaGuardia, maintain VFR, remain outside the Bravo for now.
Roger that, we'll head towards LaGuardia, we'll stay clear off the Bravo 716 Echo Romeo.
New York has one of the most complex airspaces in the country, built around thousands of airline flights arriving and departing every day. To reach any of these three airports, I'll need ATC to work me into the system. The next controller wanted to know a bit more.
What do you intend to do at LaGuardia?
Landing full stop at LaGuardia and then we'll taxi back and depart.
Okay. 6 Echo Romeo, for now, clear the Bravo 2500, go direct to the Arizona Bridge and follow the Hudson.
I was now cleared into their airspace, and one step closer.
I've flown over New York many times, but I don't think I've ever done it at this altitude. It's gorgeous, it's a beautiful morning, and I can actually see LaGuardia, I can see JFK, and I can see Newark from here. Three of the biggest airports in the United States within miles of each other.
As I fly over Manhattan, I'm watching the movement at LaGuardia. The airport has just opened for the day, and commercial flights are beginning to arrive and depart. If I get cleared to land, I'll have to merge into that traffic flow without slowing everyone else down.
Grumman 6 Echo Romeo, flighting 050.
Heading 050, 6 Echo Romeo.
They now start giving me vectors to sequence me in, and I realize this might actually be happening.
Grumman 6 Echo Romeo, see the airport off the right side?
Affirmative, 6 Echo Romeo.
6 Echo Romeo, roger, maintain VFR, runway 22, LaGuardia Towers 187.
Runway 22, tower 187, 6 Echo Romeo.
November 716 Echo Romeo, LaGuardia Tower. The wind is 3207. Runway 22, clear land traffic will depart prior to arrival.
Clear to land runway 22 and to depart before my arrival, 6 Echo Romeo. Alright, they just cleared me to land at LaGuardia.
United 2389, full short 22 for landing traffic.
Full short 22, United 2389.
We'll expedite here, 6 Echo Romeo.
No, take your time.
Thank you.
November 716 Echo Romeo, just make a left turn here at taxiway Echo, left on taxiway Bravo, and go to ground on point 7.
Left on Echo, left on Bravo, and ground point 7, 6 Echo Romeo. Alright, airport 1 of 3, done.
LaGuardia, 1 out of 3. But before I can continue, I need a clearance to depart so ATC can work me back into the system and a way back to the runway, which, here, isn't exactly simple.
716 Echo Romeo, LaGuardia ground. Sir, where are you headed now?
We are looking to taxi back to the runway and depart with a VFR clearance if able.
Where to?
JFK.
And are you going to be ready to go?
Affirmative.
All right, continue straight ahead, Romeo, hold short of Romeo 13, number 6 Echo Romeo.
Continue Romeo, hold short of 13, 6 Echo Romeo.
Then came my clearance to depart.
6 Echo Romeo, on departure, fly runway heading, maintain at or below 1,400, frequency 126.05, squawk 0246.
Next up, JFK.
November 716 Echo Romeo, tower, are you ready?
We're ready, 6 Echo Romeo.
Runway 22, line of point.
What I didn't know just yet is that things were about to get complicated.
716 Echo Romeo, the wind 3306, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Runway 22, clear for takeoff, 6 Echo Romeo.
November 716 Echo Romeo, radar contact heading at 180 for Kennedy.
180 for Kennedy, 6 Echo Romeo.
6 Echo Romeo, contact Kennedy, 119.1.
So far, everything had gone exactly to plan, but that was about to change.
Kennedy Tower, good morning, Grumman Tiger, 716 Echo Romeo is 1,400, just departing LaGuardia. We're inbound for full stop landing. Then we have Juliet.
November 716 Echo Romeo, Kennedy Tower. Are you a helicopter?
Negative, we are Grumman Tiger, Alpha 5.
Okay, November 716 Echo Romeo, negative. Flight heading 220.
That was a blow.
220, 6 Echo Romeo.
I was denied the landing and told to fly away from the airport. I knew this could happen. JFK is bigger, busier, and harder to fit into than LaGuardia. But there was one more thing I could try. If they send me back to approach control, which manages the bigger picture of the airspace, maybe they could still find a way to fit me in.
November 716 Echo Romeo, contact New York approach on 125.7.
I mean, worth a shot.
New York approach, good morning, Grumman Tiger, 716 Echo Romeo, 5 miles west of JFK, squawking 0246, looking for one full stop taxi back landing if available.
November 716 Echo Romeo, New York approach. You can expect us straight in for runway 31 left.
All right, looks like we're going to Kennedy.
ATC starts vectoring me toward JFK. The trifecta is back on the table. But there's a catch. Now I have to merge into a line of heavy jets coming into the airport, and in my Tiger, there's no way I can keep up. So I start looking for a bigger gap, somewhere ATC might be able to fit me in, but it's not looking promising. Then I hear this.
American 950 Heavy, heading 040 for the ILS 31 right approach.
Wait, that's when I realize what they're doing. They're sending the airliners to one runway and saving the parallel for me, so I can land without a heavy jet breathing down my neck.
November 6 Echo Romeo, you can proceed inbound for runway 31 left and contact tower 119.1. Good day.
Kennedy Tower, good morning, Grumman Tiger, 716 Echo Romeo, inbound 31 left.
Grumman 716 Echo Romeo, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Another side picture I've never had before. 31 left is actually the longest runway at JFK. It's the one that the Concorde used to depart from.
November 716 Echo Romeo, can you exit the next right turn there?
Mike or Mike Bravo?
Mike Bravo, that's fine.
Mike Bravo, yes, affirmative, 6 Echo Romeo.
JFK, 2 out of 3. But landing here was only half the battle. Getting back out will be just as intense.
716 Echo Romeo, continue straight ahead Bravo, then left Quebec.
We're actually looking to taxi back to the runway and depart VFR to the west.
Oh, you want to depart? Okay, okay. So make the right turn here in Bravo then. Make the right turn here in Bravo, short of Mike.
And then comes the next challenge. Finding my way back to the runway through JFK's maze of taxiways, known to be confusing even for airline pilots that come here all the time.
And 716 Romeo, you're AA5?
Affirmative, 6 Echo Romeo.
And what's your destination?
It will be Newark, Echo Whiskey Romeo.
You're landing at Newark?
Affirmative.
716 Echo Romeo is being cleared out of the Kennedy Class Bravo airspace to the west. Turn left heading 240. Maintain 1,500 feet. Departure frequency 135.9. Joint Alpha behind this American that's off your left side right now here at Mike.
Joint Alpha behind the 737, 6 Echo Romeo. I can smell the Jet A from the airplanes around me.
Tiger 6 Echo Romeo, make the right turn, Kilo Fox, right Kilo Fox, left Bravo short of Kilo.
Right Kilo Fox and left Kilo Echo short of Bravo.
Oops, that was bad.
And, 6 Echo Romeo, right Kilo Fox, taxi left Bravo, hold short of Kilo.
All right, right Kilo Fox, left on Bravo, short of Kilo, 6 Echo Romeo.
Number 6 Echo Romeo, you ready to go?
Affirmative, 6 Echo Romeo.
Your sequence is the aircraft in front of you, that's Aviation. Cross 22 right at Juliet and monitor 119.1.
Follow Aviation, cross 22 right on Juliet and 119.1, 6 Echo Romeo.
Despite a few hiccups, I made it back to the runway at JFK, and I'm next for takeoff. As I wait, I quickly check on my brother's flight. He's 17 minutes from landing in Newark. There's a very good chance he beats me there. Assuming Newark even lets me land.
716 Echo Romeo, Kennedy Tower, crosswind turbulence, runway 31 left, full length, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, 6 Echo Romeo.
November 716 Echo Romeo, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff after departure, flight heading 240.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, 240 on departure, 6 Echo Romeo.
Grumman Tiger 6 Echo Romeo, your radar contact a mile west of Kennedy. Expect to go up the river for Newark.
Compared to JFK, Newark already feels more promising. ATC tells me to head towards the Hudson River, which makes me think they are setting me up for runway 29, the shorter one. That will be ideal because it keeps me away from the main flow of airline traffic using the longer runways. But it comes with a catch. They will need to find a gap big enough for me to safely cross between two arriving jets.
716 Echo Romeo, Newark Tower, expect runway 29er. I'm going to try and get a gap here for you to land. Just hold at the statue for now.
It's been an intense morning of flying, but now I'm this close to completing the trifecta. I just need a gap to get into Newark. But there's something else on my mind. The winds are calm, and as a result, wake turbulence from jets landing on the main runway could sit right across my final approach path. So I'll need to keep my speed up and stay a little higher so I can cross above it.
6 Echo Romeo, from the statue, make straight in runway 29. Your number 3 to the field, landing behind a 737 on a 7-mile final at 22 left.
We'll be looking for that traffic, and once that attaches straight in runway 29er, and we'll be number 3, 6 Echo Romeo.
Alright, it's time. Let's go complete this trifecta. They found me a gap, but now I need to make it.
6 Echo Romeo, runway 29er, clear to land. Best speed to the field, you're ahead of an Embraer on a 7-mile final at 22 left.
Now I'm flying this approach as fast as I safely can to make the gap. And at the same time, I'm watching the plane landing ahead of me, because its wake is what I really need to watch out for. And right there, I found the wake. I stayed higher, but still caught the edge of it. And after all of that, Newark, 3 out of 3.
Grumman 6 Echo Romeo, good job. You're going to turn on Sierra, then Zulu 5. Have a good day.
3 out of 3. I was able to land at all 3 major airports in New York today.
But the mission wasn't over just yet. As I taxied to parking, I spotted my brother's plane at the gate. He still had to clear customs and get his bags, which meant I might still have time to reach arrivals before he walked out. Alright, I just landed here in Newark, third airport after flying, landing at JFK and LaGuardia. LaGuardia, JFK, and here. And now, the last part of my mission, which is to surprise my brother at the terminal. Well, actually, he's expecting me in a car, but I'll show up in my plane. So let's see what he will think. I caught a ride to the passenger terminal and got to arrivals in the nick of time. And then I told him that after his 9.5-hour journey overnight, he still had one more flight to catch.